Hello and thank you for watching my video. Today, a slightly somber video, and in the background you're going to see a video of something that I came across while I was in game. It was 1 o'clock in the morning when this was happening, and as you can see in the background, one of a particular guild here, their members actually passed away. This is the Cult Guild, and they went on a little tour. They started off at the guild bank, or the guild hall section, where obviously all the guild equipment is, and they walked through slowly. You know, if you actually changed your settings, you could walk through, and so they had this big, nice sort of tribute to one of their fallen guild members. And I thought it'd be nice to share this as something that it's nice to see that we have a community. I'll let it run in the background that you can see here. A lot of people put down, sort of nice tributes to their fallen guild member, and you can tell that this was a very close-knit community. And there have been instances in the past where ArenaNet have done things for players that have unfortunately passed away. And I was in game and I saw this, and I thought I'd come along and sort of lend my support as well. It's just something that, for me, makes Guild Wars 2 stand out as quite a very interesting MMO and an interesting game, that you still get players that will connect with each other across the world, and they will speak to each other maybe on TeamSpeak or just talk, text chat. They'll get to know people, and they will, in good times, they'll have fun with each other or meet up at, events that go on. And there are times when things don't go so wrong, don't go so right, and do go wrong, and this is one of those occasions. And I thought this was a very nice tribute. It's taking place, the finale taking place at the Mariner Plaque, which I thought was very apt indeed. And I wanted to record this video and share it with you guys because I felt that this was a nice little tribute, and it definitely deserved a bit of notice. And I do think that guilds, this is a very nice way that guilds can sort of do things for their players and for their members. And obviously when members actually, some things do happen, they can actually pay a tribute. There will be people asking, well, can they not have a permanent thing that happens for Guild Wars 2 like other characters? The issue with that would be then that when does it stop? How many people, obviously it's a tragic thing if somebody passes away, but how many different things are we going to give to players that pass away? So I like the fact that they have this memorial here, and players can go and do this little sort of role thing and pay their respects. Obviously, you've got the wedding ceremony on one side of Lion's Arch, and this sort of is the chance to pay their respects to fallen comrades. So there's not much else to say. I do like this, and I think this could be an aspect of Guild Wars 2 that does give a lot of the community the opportunity to pay their respects to fallen guild members. And it is a really good aspect of Guild Wars 2, the fact that this community exists. That in their video right now, you'll see a number of other players that just literally were in Lion's Arch, and the guild asked, do you want to come along and just come and help us say goodbye to a fallen friend? And I was happy to oblige. It didn't really take too much time. It took 5-10 minutes out of my time, but I really appreciated the sentiment that these guild members were doing. So I'm just going to stay silent for the rest of the video. I hope you enjoy this little tribute, and feel free to leave any comments. And again, just a really nice tribute to a fallen comrade by this guild.